Hello, this is Wesley Fryer with Moving at the Speed of Creativity and PlayingWithMedia.com, and in this screencast I'd like to demonstrate a couple ways that you can use to subscribe to a blog on an iPhone or an iPad using a web version of Google Reader or a free application that will connect to your Google Reader account. First though, let's just mention, if people don't know what Google Reader is, I'm going to just load up a web page version of my Google Reader account that I have already signed into. And Google Reader lets you subscribe to content that then comes to you sort of like a digital newspaper. And on the iPad, certainly my favorite application to use with Google Reader is called Flipboard. And one of the great things about Google Reader is you can access the blogs that you subscribe to on a variety of different with a variety of different tools and a variety of different platforms. So this evening I was on Twitter, and I use an application called Hootsuite to access a variety of different tags and lists and things like that I follow. And I found, thanks to a tweet that somebody sent me, a new web address to the technology services for Oklahoma City Public Schools. So I'm just clicking on these here to kind of backtrack and show you how I got to this particular blog that I would like to subscribe to. In the past tweets for this account, we can go back to July 7th and see that they tweeted a link to a website by Tech Munoz, which is actually Kimberly Munoz's website. She's in College Station, Texas, and she is at a one-to-one school. And there in the middle you can see the link to her blog. And if I go ahead and click on that inside Hootsuite, it's going to open up her blog. Now, if you know an easier way to do this, please let me know with a comment or a tweet or some other kind of message. But the best way I know of to actually get this particular blog into my Google Reader, so I'll be able to read her posts as she posts new things, is to copy the address and then paste it into a Google Reader application. So what I'm going to do as this blog loads up, and I can actually stop it before it finishes entirely, I'm going to select the address. So I'm clicking up there with my finger, and I'm going to say select all, and I'm choosing copy. And I'll show you two different ways to do this. The first way, I'm going to go back to my web browser. So I'm going to go to Safari, and in the Google Reader web version here, the web page, if I'm at the root level, I can click on this arrow here, and it gives me an option to add a subscription. So I can actually add my subscription if I want here in the mobile web page version of Google Reader. However, my favorite way to do this for some time has been to use a free application that I have here in my news category, and it is called Mobile RSS. It's this green one here in the bottom left corner, and I'm going to go ahead and link to Mobile RSS. When I am in the root level, or not inside a folder, but I'm here at the root level of my mobile RSS app, in the upper left corner you'll see a plus. And when I click on that plus, it gives me this link to add a subscription. And so I can click and hold my finger on this field, and I'll get the paste option. And I can paste this link, and when I click search, it is going to go ahead and add that subscription to my Google Reader account. Of course, I've already logged in to Google Reader here in this application. But I not only like how this application lets me add subscriptions, and I'm going to scroll down here so you can see that I haven't categorized this subscription yet. It's just here at the bottom. It says Mrs. Munoz's class blog. But when I click on that, there is an I for information in the upper right corner, and this is where I can assign a folder to this particular feed. And so I'm going to scroll down to where I see my education folder, and I'm going to select it, and then I'll go ahead and click done. And then that feed is going to be accessible inside my education category. So when I want to read education blog posts, hers are going to show up there as well. So that has been a quick little overview of how you can subscribe to a blog with Google Reader. If you know another way of doing that, I would love for you to let me know. But Google Reader is a great tool. It's free, and that RSS reader, the mobile application that I was showing you, Mobile RSS, is a great way to subscribe to new feeds.